Hey, what is up guys? So we got a pretty awesome deck profile for you guys today, straight fresh from the OCG. Interesting to see Harpies in 2017 still seeing some play and doing quite well. Now this one it was in the top two. It was between this and Cosmos, but the Cosmos list is definitely catered towards OCG. But I will give it to you guys if you guys want it. Let me know. But this one is fresh off the OCG boat. But anyways, yeah, this took top two spots, and this was at the Princess Cup tournament, so it's a tournament where it's only for girls. But I know some of you guys are going to be sexist and say like girls can't play Yu-Gi-Oh, girls can't play video games. But guys, I mean, they had D-Bears, so like the girls were playing with good cards. It's not like they were playing like Crystal Beast or anything. And there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, girls playing video games, guys. Come on. But anyways, that said, let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile. So first off, this is an interesting build. It's like a synchro harpy deck is what they were calling. A lot of people are like, wow, you can synchro like quite well with the cock. You know, the girls liked playing the cocks and the harpies, so it's a pretty good combination. But anyways, bad jokes aside, let's actually get into the deck profile for any of you guys interested in it. And obviously, I'll list my source if any of you guys want to see it. But nonetheless, it's kind of hard to see a lot of the cards because they are also Japanese. But first off, double copies of the cock. You got that extra tuner there, good to go. And then we have 2 copies of Harpy Queen, 2 copies of Cyber Harpy, 3 copies of Harpy Harpist, then 3 copies of Harpy Channeler, 1 Harpy Lady 1, 2 copies of Dancer Bounce Back for Days, and then we got 2 copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit triple maxi. Now this is the only real difference when you go to the OCG and TCG, besides the Harpy's Feather Duster, which is kind of not that big of a deal considering you have anti-spell fragrance anyways, so your opponent's going to set a bunch of cards and then you're going to go ahead and just completely blow them out of the water with this card anyways. But anyways, now that that's out of the way for the monster lineup, oh, minus the Wind Witch Snowbell, because again, it's a synchro-oriented deck, so let's just let you get easy access to one of the best synchro monsters in the game, Trishula. And then next up we got, for the spells, we got the Harpy's Feather Duster. Now this is where I feel like this is a little bit strange. I've never seen this really before, where they're playing multiple copies of Elegant Egotist. Usually they only play 1 copy because the Hysteric Sign lets you add it from your deck or graveyard. So even if you already used the card, yeah, opening up with double of these is not ideal, but it worked out for her. But nonetheless, I just thought that was a little interesting. If you guys want to swap that out, feel free to go ahead and do so. I think that's an easy cut if you want to change up the deck. Next up, we got 1 copy of Twin Twisters, 3 copies of Hysteric Sign, and then we have 2 copies of Harpy's Hunting Ground. Excellent card to get rid of the back row, especially when you can combo with anti-spell. Then we got 2 copies of Icarus Attack, 3 copies of Dimension Bear, which is basically what makes the deck extra strong against them Zodiacs. And then we got 3 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance and 2 copies of Hysteric Party. Bring your boys, or I should say girls. I guess there is a guy in here, right? Well, I don't know. Maxi might be guy. I don't know. You guys assume Maxi's gender down below in the comment section below. But as far as the extra deck, because it is a synchro version, there are cards that you guys will be, what the heck are here? I'll get to that in a second. It's basically because of this. Anyways, first off, we got Trishula, we got Crystal Winged Synchro Dragon, we got the Clear Winged Synchro Dragon, got Black Rose Dragon, the Utopia Crew, double Phantasmal Dragons, Ice Beast Zero Flying Castell, Diamond Direwolf, Lightning Chidori, Raid Raptor Blade Burner Falcon. Then we got Zodiac Drancia and Bullhorn. That's, of course, used because of the whole Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, which is next thing we're going to get into, which is a side deck. 3 copies of Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, 1 Dank Hole, 3 copies of Cosmic Cyclone, 2 copies of Twin Twister, 3 Storing Mirror Force, and 3 copies of Gozen Match. But yeah, that is the deck, guys. That is the Harpy deck that did pretty well. It's interesting to see that that is still something that people would be interested in playing. I don't know if there's an announcement of any support for Harpies, but you know, Anti-Spell Fragrance and this work pretty well with each other. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed something a little bit different. I do like to cover obscure decks that just win once in a while in the OCG, and this was definitely a strange one, but there was also a Cosmo deck. Let me know if you guys want the Cosmo deck. I feel like this one can definitely run the TCG, but the problem is with the Cosmo one, it has like 3 of things that we only got 1 of at TCG, so it's not going to function. But this will definitely function really well. Obviously, you can swap this out, swap this out for like a Twin Twister or something, and you'll get a very similar deck. It's not going to completely change the deck. Oh, you'll also have to change Maxi to something else. Maybe Effect Mailer, whatever you want to go ahead and swap it into. But yeah, that is the Harpy deck that actually got top 2. So pretty interesting stuff. Shout outs to the girl. I don't know your name. Sorry, I can't read it. But you know, shout outs to you. congrats for actually winning with a deck that I thought was dead, but pretty interesting mix-up. Got some SYNCHROs and HARPIES, but putting the cock in the HARPIES, man. That is some crazy spicy tech. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you guys want that Cosmo deck. I feel like it's exclusive, but nonetheless, if you guys want it, it's just too exclusive to TC, or in the TCG, it's not gonna function as well. But if you guys want it, I'll cover it for you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I am signing out.